Hey LinkedIn, I was saying to my VP sales this morning that I was thinking about a company recently, the other day, in fact, and it was a pretty prominent company, but I was wondering, I had the distinct thought go through my head, are they still around? I was thinking, are they even still around? What are they doing? Right? And as a business, as a company, that's the worst kind of thought. You never want your audience to have that kind of thought. You don't want prospects or anybody out there having that kind of thought about you. Like, are they still around? I haven't heard from them, or I haven't seen them. And that's a terrible condition to be in. Now, I don't know what this specific company is doing. I didn't actually follow it through and look into it yet, but it's interesting because there's companies that are on the radar all the time. Apple, Google, companies that you see all the time, and you see them everywhere, and they're always kind of on your radar in some way, whether you see news or you see it on LinkedIn or you see it, you see an award or you see this or you see that or see a product release or a keynote or whatever, or a video or YouTube or this or that or other people talking about it. And that's what you want as a company. You need to figure out how do you get and stay in front of your audience and keep people talking about you at all times. You never want to have when you think about your company and your name and your brand and you think, are we on people's radars? Are people talking about us? Is there anybody out there wondering, I wonder whatever happened to so-and-so, Whether maybe you think about it sometimes as a band, like a music band, or you think about a movie star and you think, whatever happened to so-and-so? That's a terrible condition to be in. And as a company, you have to fight that all the time to never be in that condition, especially with your audience. When you think about your target public and the audience that your prospects, your customers, the people you want to get in front of, you need to be on their radar. You need to be in front of them. You need to be a known quantity. You need to be known for what you do and thought of and stated, because when they have a need, they're going to go to you. They know that you're all around. Now we live in a very unresponsive time. People are generally unresponsive. People are generally out of communication because I think all the noise and all the things that are going on. But even with that said, just staying in front of them, and yes, they may not be responding, they may not be getting into communication with you, they may not be taking action, but it's super important to saturate the market and make sure that you are there, make sure that you're known, make sure that you're in front of them at all times. So when they are ready, they're taking action. They're not thinking, whatever happened to so-and-so or whatever. That's a very dangerous condition to be in. So I would just encourage you to look at your content strategy specifically. Look at all the points that you're getting attention, whether it's awards, whether it's your YouTube channel, whether it's your LinkedIn strategy, whether it's your social media strategy, whether it's your email strategy, whether it's your customer acquisition. All those points, be looking at all those points and look at you sort of plot out all the areas where you're getting attention. What kind of PR are you getting? What kind of content are you putting out? Monthly, weekly, quarterly, yearly? How much is it? List out all the ways that you could be getting in front of your audience and staying in front of them, and how frequently are you doing it, right? It's very important to make sure that you're driving that attention and you're really fueling it and you're really causing the audience to be aware of you and to be a known quantity, right? So anyway, just a thought, but I had that exact thought. I'm sure you've had a similar thought. It was like, there was a company that was in my head. I thought, geez, whatever happened to them? And I thought, geez, what a dangerous thought that is. So anyway, there's an idea for you. Make sure you're driving your content strategy. Make sure you're driving attention like crazy, and always, always overdo it. Okay? Hope that helps. Hit like if you like it, and any comments, leave them below.